ahead and let's look at how we draw an energy level diagram. The energy level diagram, sometimes this is also called the orbital box diagram. And as you're reading different sources, sometimes you will see in textbooks that they have little boxes like this that represent the orbitals. Sometimes you'll see a circle representing the orbital. When I'm doing it, you will see a line representing the orbital because it's easier to draw a line with one pen stroke than a 4 pen stroke box or a continuous pen stroke circle. So it's just out of laziness that I use a line instead of a box. It's easier to draw. The electrons are represented by arrows. When you look in the textbooks, they often have the arrows like this, a little arrow with a two-sided head, and there will be one arrow going up and one going down. When I do it, you'll see one arrow going up, and it only has a half a head, and then going down. And the reason for that is laziness. 1, 2, 3, 4 pen strokes, 1, 2 pen strokes, and then 1, 2. So I can draw 2 arrows and 4 strokes of the pen. It's faster, it's just laziness, but that's how I do it. So this is what you will see me drawing. And when we put these in, whether we're using boxes or circles or double-sided heads on the arrows or single side, one goes up representing the plus 1/2, the positive spin, and one goes head down representing negative 1/2, the negative spin. So now I have drawn out the energy level diagram for you on page 7-13. We're going to practice filling this in. On the quiz and the test, you will have to draw this diagram. It will not be drawn out for you. You have to draw it. And we typically only draw as much as we need. When we look at this, we start at the bottom and the energy increases on the y-axis. So we look at high energy at the top and low energy at the bottom. So as we look at this, we say, okay, I start and the lowest energy is the 1s. Then we go to the second energy level, the principal energy level 2, we go to the 2s, then the 2p. So if you look at the chart, this kind of helps you. You say, well, the first electron here is on level 1, and it's on this first 2 columns, it's 1s. Then we fill the 1s. There's nothing over here. Then we go electron number 3, 2s. Then the 2p. So it kind of makes sense. Then we go 3s, 3p. Now you would expect that we go to the 3D next, but we don't. We go from the, or you'd expect we'd go to the 4p next, or no, the 3D next. We don't. We go to the 4s, then the 3D, then the 4p, 5s, 4d, 5p, 6s, 1 in the 5d, fill the 4f, back to the 5d, 6p, 6s, 1 in the 6d, fill the 5f, back to the 6d, and then up to 7. And when you look at this and say, oh my goodness, it gets really crazy. And I'm going to explain why it gets really crazy and how to keep track of it without driving yourself crazy. So here, the 4s is lower in energy than the 3D. And because it's lower in energy than the 3D, it will fill first. We put in the 5s before the 4D. The 6s goes in before the 5D, and so on. And then when we get up to the Ds and Fs, we put one electron only in the 5D. Then we go to the 4F, then back to the 5D. Now, when you try and remember this, it seems a little crazy, but the periodic chart, again, is your best friend, and it will help you sort it out. Now, is there anyone in here that learned about electron configuration in their introductory classes, and they did something like this, drawing arrows? Okay, don't use this because it'll screw you up, okay? It works nicely in introductory chemistry because we go in this order for the things you talk about in intro. And so they have these little arrows saying you go in the 1s, then you go to the 2s, the 2p, the 3s, then the 3p, the 4s, then the 3d. But it doesn't help you when you get to the Fs. It messes things up if you try and follow this once you get to the Fs. So I don't recommend that. What I recommend is using the periodic chart. Periodic chart is your best friend. 1, electron 1, electron 2, 1s. 3 and 4, 2s. 5 through 10, 2p. 11 and 12, 3s. 13 through 18, 3d. P, 3p. Where is 19? Where is 19? Here I am. How are you today, sir? Right? Remember, where is Thumpkin? Remember? Yeah, okay, you guys had a different childhood. All right. So, where is 19? Right here in the 4s, and so is 20. Where is 21? 3d. 31, 4p. 37, 38, 5s, 4d. 5p, 6s. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Lanthanum, number 57, is right here in the 5d. But where is 58? Right here in the 4f. So we put 1 in the 5d, then we go to the 4f, fill it up with 14, come back, 72 is in the 5d, then the 6p, 7s, 1 in the 6d, 14 in the 5f, come back to the 6d, and so on. So it sounds crazy, but all you have to do is read the chart. The chart is in front of you. Look at it and count the boxes.